Good day everybody, I'm so glad to have you back on the channel. Welcome aboard the Windelo 50 yachting for a guided tour. True to the Windelo DNA, she's a performance multi-hull with all the space and comfort you need to comfortably sail around the world with family or friends. She is eco-built with a new type of composite and eco-advanced with electric motors as standard on board and vast sources of renewable energy for self-sustained cruising. The Windelo connoisseurs amongst you will have probably watched a Windelo 50 guided tour before. Now today this is what we call the new Windelo 50, which includes major upgrades to the deck and the roof, both in terms of function and aesthetics. So we'll also cover those in the full guided tour. The changes here really emphasize the already strong visual identity of the Windelo, both throughout the deck and on the roof, with a lot of also detailed finish upgrades. So let's take a walk through. The roof here and the deck combing hosts the large sliding windows, which provide a panoramic view out from the saloon onto the water. And the same in the cockpit with these inverted windscreens, so to say. All boats in the Windelo range have this diamond-shaped anti-skid, which is molded, more durable, easier to maintain, much more efficient in terms of anti-skid, and very stylish as well. There's been a lot of attention given to the design lines of the deck here, for example, to elegantly integrate the solar array while maximizing the amount of space available to do so. We've also integrated hatches, ventilation, all of the lockers, and an overall curvature of the roof, which favors water flow off. This ties in further to the front of the boat. The Windelo are performance multi-hulls. Our partner architects Christoph Barrault and Frederick Neumann are famous for designing top performance multi-hulls. The bows therefore are thin and the trampoline area is vast. It's both a relaxing area but a lot of the time also a work area. You'll have, relative to the size of the sails, big sail bags out here, and we also tie in the deck fittings and the running rigging, for example, which will all come back straight into the cockpit for ease of use. Once you're done sailing at anchor, this space here, the front of the boat, doubles up as a really nice relaxing space. On a day much unlike today, where it's actually Murphy's Law raining for our photo shoot, you would have the sun canopy out. We have a big sun canopy, comfortable loungers with backrests, and so a lot of socializing can go on here on the front. It's really nice and enjoyable. All of this kit that we talked about with other things, bicycles and whatnot, can be stored in just two of the lockers here that we have on the deck, the front lockers, which can also alternatively be doubled up as skipper cabin. In terms of the roof here, because of the way the boat operates, you don't really need to go up there very much. However, if you do, it's just a couple of easy steps up. The extension of the roof tail here provides a lot of shade and protection for anyone on the terrace down below or on the transom. It also just allowed me to circulate around the back of the boom. This is a working space that you can also walk on the solar panels. These are beautifully integrated into the design of the roof, and you can notice as well how low the boom actually is, so it can be worked on at waist height. The time has come now to talk about one of the main features of the Windelo, which is the front cockpit. This is an exceptional space. Very unique in the market is the Windelo front cockpit. It's called front. We're actually at the center of the boat, right behind the mast, and very close indeed to the center of gravity, which means the pace of least movement of a boat, making it less tiresome and more enjoyable for long passages. Our visibility here is all around. It's a 360-degree view, whether it's out the front, out the back, but also up to the rig and the sails. You can see all of the mainsail, all of the telltales here from the helm station. All of the running rigging, sheets, daggerboard commands, main sheets, Jenica sheets, furlers come back into the cockpit. So you essentially operate the boat from within this environment. Single-handed, you can operate on this boat with the Jenica crowd. It's 250 square meters of sail, which you can operate single-handed and within a couple of footsteps. Very, very big difference in terms of sailing this boat, and great ease of use. The cockpit here is still large enough that it hosts two helms. So sailing from either of these helms by hand, you can be on the windward side with good visibility of the sails. That's if we're not sailing on autopilot, as we might be a lot of the time. And moving over to starboard here is, let's say, the main helm station, where we also have all of the electronics and information, as well as the throttles. Speaking of the throttles, these come part of the e-drive system, which is standard on all Windelos. Two 20 kilowatt brushless electric motors, which are all integrated through the e-drive system and the hybridation, which is long proven by now on our boats. We have the e-drive screen here with both of our motors, the hydrogeneration function also a standard. And then through the energy flow, we'll have all of our battery monitoring and all of the renewable energy from solar, hydrogeneration, wind turbine if you have one, with the achievement here really being that we have a boat that's self-sustained from renewable energies in most of her use cases, and an e-drive hybrid system that is proven. In terms of range, you'll get more than 1,000 nautical miles from the genset in hybrid mode. But of course, she's a sailing boat, and typically you'll be motoring electrically, fully electrically, just to get into your anchorage or leave the marina. So just imagine after your passage, after your day, coming into an anchorage in complete silence. This is where with Windelo the transition towards full electric sailing is well underway and achievable. Sustainability is at the heart and the core of everything we do at Windelo. So we've touched on the structure build of the boat from basalt, which is stiffer and more environmentally responsible than building from glass fiber. 15% stiffer, half the CO2 impact in terms of the structure. Then you blend in also the core foam of the composite, which throughout half the boat is recycled PET. PET is in fact recycled plastic bottles, and that theme continues through the interiors of the boat, which we're going to look at now, where the cabinetry work is obviously made from materials that are, as locally sourced and as responsible as possible. And through the cabinetry, this PET is employed again. So when we go through and look at the interiors, you'll find that there are thousands of plastic bottles being employed here as well. The helm station here is officially an outdoor space. However, it's just a footstep away from and very connected to life that's going on inside the boat. Once open, and as is the case most of the time, the connected and the saloon, in this case the galley, are very, very interconnected, making for a seamless life on board and togetherness, whether you're at anchor or sailing. At anchor, this even doubles up as a very great social space up front. vice versa, in fact. While the cockpit doubles up as a social space, the saloon doubles up as a sailing space. And we have the chart table with main instrument panels. We have the television here, which is the repeater of all of your navigation information, charts, cameras, radar, autopilot, etc. And all of this can be watched from the daybed, which is a great daybed with the windows open, but it's also in front of the instruments, your watch bed for those long passages. A very, very comfortable and stable space to watch the sailing from indoors. Versatility continues here with a true indoor-outdoor loft feeling, obviously closed today with the weather we have. These 6 sliding doors behind me would open up to either side, and the sliding windows on the side as well, so you can have that true outdoor feeling in better weather. As you find out more about us, you'll know there are 2 different layouts that you can choose from. This happens to be the so-called L-shaped layout with a very open plan living, great access to the daybed, and so all of the storage, all of the benches here have storage included. The table extends further than this. You could have 8-10 guests here at the dining table. A very spacious and ample space in an open plan concept. We have here today a 50-foot boat with an L-shaped galley, which is indeed the more compact, so to say, version of all of the galleys that we offer. However, it's still very ample in terms of countertop surface around us, a lot of worktop to work from, including from this island here, which also hosts 2 large storage drawers. A lot of countertop surface, as we say. Great 160 litre double drawer fridge. We have a freezer down below in the hull. And when it comes to white goods, with the power that we have on board, induction cooking is a no-brainer. Electric oven also, so we have no gas on board. And we even have a full-size dishwasher over there. Most of this running most of the time, so to say, from renewable energies entirely. All of the volumes and spaces we've looked at until now are on a single floor plan, right? So we really get this loft lifestyle, which can completely open up, as we said, on a better day. A very nice living atmosphere here, very seamless throughout. And why don't we go and take a look downstairs? This boat is a 3-cabin owner's version, so we're in the porthole with the owner's suite and master cabin right here. She boasts a queen size, which is a 160 centimeter wide bed, and with great visibility out to the wraparound window. With the help of our architects, and at the core of what we wanted to achieve was to rethink the performance multi-hull, yet with a lot of space. You'll find that in 2 ways. One is the amount of storage space that's available just in this cabin, all of the space under the bed, the benches, and some wardrobes. But also headroom space, which is significant for a performance multi-hull. It's 2 meters throughout the boat, except through the bulkheads, and both our taller clients but also shorter clients just appreciate the impression of volume that creates. As we move forward here through the companionway of the owner's suite, you'll find the makeup table come desk. You could also have a cozy lounge reading area here. And further forwards is all of the wardrobe units for the owner's storage. The owner's hull continues here to the front of the boat with the heads and shower room. Again, a lot of daylight pouring in, with great visibility also outside, and a huge shower room with its own porthole, which is actually the escape hatch but doubles up as a great porthole for ventilation. If you're a guest aboard a Windelo, chances are you'll be on the starboard side, so let's look at the aft guest cabin on starboard. She has a full-size 140 centimeter wide bed, also facing the beautiful wraparound window, and a closet or wardrobe here as well. Returning to the entrance of the companionway here, so to speak, we did talk about the extension of the galley with some more storage here. and the freezer as well. Moving forwards, we have the day head, which is great for access during sailing by all of the crew. And further forwards, as we come past the daggerboard casing here, access to the shower room. All the way forward to the boat here, we have another smashing stateroom with a bed looking out onto a 2-meter long window. Lots of daylight pouring in through there. Great ventilation from the porthole in the front, particularly at anchor with the boat facing that way. The deck hatch and ventilation as well, even though this particular boat also has air conditioning, which is up here in the closet behind me. So there's a closet, lots of storage up the top, and a whole space under the bed, which is storage too. And this is just one of the several combinations that you could choose here. We also have a home office for the working nomad with extra accommodation as well. We have the kids or Pullman cabin, even suitable for adults, very cozy setup with bunk beds to choose from, and a office come workshop setup as well for the more active and practical minded. There's even much more living space than this as we go and open up the terrace out the back. These living quarters with beam through extend to the outside of the boat. Just flip the bench over here and we're out on the terrace. And it's a modular setup. Flip the bench, lower the transom, and we have a 16 square meter terrace out here to be enjoyed, sheltered from the sun, or for instance today more so from the rain, so you can use it in any condition, very comfortable. We have the coffee table set up here. This doubles up and raises into a large dining table for 8 or 10 friends out here at anchor. And it's a single floor plan, single level, very seamless setup, very connected with the rest of the boat as well. So great space for socializing. How this actually works, the terrace is the transom that has been lowered as the terrace extension, creating a nice big open space. Single floor plan with the rest of the saloon, so it's a loft atmosphere, all very connected. Then under sail, you would raise the transom again. You can keep the bench down and the tables out, but you'd have a closed transom, a very safe environment for cruising. The engine rooms are flush within the terrace. Very easy to access large openings. They host the electric motor, generator for the hybrid, water maker, and even dive compressors in these spacious engine rooms. Summing up today's tour of the new Windelo 50, she's a performance multi-hull with a lot of those good sailing features, exceptionally livable, very spacious and modular, seamless in terms of spending time on board, single-handed with crew, and true to Windelo DNA, at the core of everything we do is building the boats in a more responsible way, more conscious way, and using them with the electric motors and all of the renewable energy as autonomously and sustainably as possible. We hope you enjoyed the tour today, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.